How long will it take to build a building? For 10 years? Or for 5 years? The design process takes most of the time of a building. We can expedite the process to 2 months using our game. And most importantly, with your idea for the city. In the future, do we need an architect to build our city?
Why in Hargeisa? Hargeisa has over 27 internal displaced person sites, which hosted 100,000 individuals in Hargeisa district in 2022. Over decades, these sites keep expanding toward the north, where the water resource locates. The markets in Hargeisa support the economy of the city. There are 5 leading markets in the city, and we are focusing on the most important one in Hargeisa, the Wahin Market.
Breaking news! Wahin Market, the central market of city, was on fire.
In April 2022, Wahin Market was caught on fire, while there were no casualties. But the fire burned away over $2 billion. In other words, it is 60% of Somaliland's GDP. After over 6 months, ashes and trashes are still yet to be fully cleaned. Several of design proposals of new market was proposed. But is it a place just for market? Will there be a space for local people to raise their voice? What is the best way to rebuild Wahin Market region? And how? Back Board is a data collecting virtual reality gaming experience. To use simple chessboard to represent a new Wahin Market footprint, and players can freely put their needs on it.
Box and board. Urban Renew game. 2 hours design process. 2-week manufacturing time. And 2 months construction. We build the new city within 2 years. Play now. Box and board. We build Hargeisa better and better.
Each board can be built by different stakeholders. For example, government, investor, local resident, and internally displaced person. Each party have 2 hours to build freely in this virtual board game. How to start box and board. B&B. Players will have 15 to 30 minutes to play a game. They will place function chess on the gamification side of the Wahin Market. Afterward, we'll overlay different stakeholders' results of the game. With the overlaying result of the game, stakeholders will vote together again, discuss, and bargain together to see how to operate on the best solution for a cluster in the Wahin Market. After the discussion section, we'll have the result of the function planning of the cluster. With the B&B platform, the stakeholders can choose different pre-designed modules according to function chess. B&B will help to simulate the result of the pre-designed module cluster on the Mozilla Hub. And the players were invited to walk through the simulation with a virtual reality trip. After the walkthrough section, the stakeholders will comment on it for improvement and modification. The cluster will continue to the next stage, if all stakeholders are happy with the design. With the cluster design, we will have the list of the pre-designed modules for the factory. After sending the list to the factory, the module factory will start processing the pre-designed module within 2 weeks, and deliver the module to the site and prepare construction for the next stage. From the factory transportation, the cluster will take 2 months for the construction process on site. With the renewal planning in the Wahin Market, B&B aims to renew the whole Hargeisa with the same system in 2 years. There are 6 types of basic chesses for Back and Board. Each of the chesses are presenting the needs of Hargeisa city. Apart from the basic chess types, some game rules and recommendations were designed based on basic urban planning design logic to improve the player's urban planning mindset. How to play with the board. For example, to avoid overcrowded development planned by the players, connections between chesses are recommended to connect it by 2 sides only. Shelter are recommended not to plan beside the waste management and public toilet, which means the shelter can adapt the other 3 chess types by side. Each cluster shall contain all 6 types of chess to avoid single-function drive and development. And the waste management chest shall never place on the upper level for the access of the waste collection.
Oh my god. I'm excited. Oh my god, that's so cool.
No, it's not that. It's not what you're thinking.
Oh, you wanna go? Oh, yeah. Great, it's great. It's the best game I ever tried.
Other than gaming rules, D&B provides an index according to the function chest to simulate the development tendency of the cluster. Each chest will have to contain certain index towards the different aspects for simulating the development tendency. The player's action can affect the vision of the cluster. Different function chest represents an aspect for the index. When the player places a function chest on the board, the indexes will change in real time to show the effect of the chess on the cluster. Here are some examples. After they finish the game, the index will show the different development tendency of stakeholders. Apart from the gaming experience, Button Board also provides a rapid world modular designed to fasten up the city development. Button Board designs 6 types of preset modular to represent the 6 types of chess in Hargeisa. The preset modular can also separate into different, more main and a function module for extension of flexibility. In fact, these per-design module are built with small, simple joints and panel systems that we are targeting the people in Hargeisa can self-construct and make in the coming future. 2 types of basic joints and additional parts can be found in the catalog of the Button Board Virtual Gallery. Join us, and we will build Hargeisa faster and better. With the joint system and the pre-designed module, modular architecture can be adapted to different landscapes in Somaliland, such as the city center, river cross, flatland, and waterfront. B&B aims to open up the joint modular system as open source and let the people create their own city. Nagu Subayr, Hargeisa ay inu dizadone sa datigavod sa wanigsan.